And we're back. So,
Okay.
yeah,
A
main
little bit of
event.
interruption.
So this had Heath Slater as the referee, Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship, and with
In
the
a
referee.
TLC match.
You guys want to
In a TLC.
explain how this match went?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, Ben. Explain it.
No, no. I'm gonna let Street deal with this one. Yeah,
Okay, so
because
it was it started off as a good TLC match until we had Heath Slater, the AKA referee, do some dirty work here, which is when Seth Rollins went to go up, set up the ladder. He was going for the title. He had it in his hand, and then Heath Slater came in, pushed down the ladder, and kind of gave time for Baron Corbin to do his thing, coming in the ring and taking a little turn at Seth Rollins, and then Baron Corbin was going up for it, and Seth Rollins was able to, um,
yeah, do a buckle bomb to
yeah, do a buckle bomb and whatnot. But yeah, it doesn't matter because Seth Rollins won, and he's still the champion. So GG.
Yep,
I don't know. I
definitely
thought it was a
GG.
decent. I thought it was a decent. Yeah, decent. What? I thought it was a decent TLC match. It'd probably be better than we will see in TLC. Honestly,
Yep.
we'll probably see one good TLC match, or one good match in TLC.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, ain't it? Or tonight,
Yeah.
Oh well.
There's stream for me tomorrow, and then come home and watch it. And regret it immediately.
And be like, oh, why did I watch this for?
After the stream.
Yeah, just stream.
I'll be streaming my Yay. Great.
So,
yeah, that
I
was-
think I could
that was
see
that.
this turning into a little decent push for Heath Slater in the future. Maybe he'll do something to help Seth in the long run. I mean, something's got to come from it, like,
I don't think
right?
anything's gonna come from
no?
it. Well, you actually see like Seth and
I could see
Seth
maybe.
and Heath Slater being like a
No.
affiliation.
No. Well, no, I see, I could see Heath Slater and Elias being a team. I think that would make more sense than Heath Slater and Rhino as a team. They're both country. You know what I mean? They could be like a little two-man band type.
That's where you get from all of this. They're both country. I get what
They
you're
are.
saying.
They're both Southern or whatever. I think it fits. If Heath Slater's got the charisma to pull it off. And they might be the ones to defeat.
I mean,
Bobby
they could
and
start up a
Because, you know,
two-man band.
If you're
So-
that's the new thing now. Like if your career's not going anywhere, you're just getting a tag team with another guy whose career is not going anywhere.
Not going
And you
anywhere.
guys idols.
Exactly.
okay, now wait. This is a
Two
long
low
shot.
mid-carders, just
This-
with Jackson Idols.
This is a long shot, but what if, just saying, the Heath Slater kind of heel turn thing was legit and like he's going full heel? What if Baron Corbin becomes Raw General Manager, reforms the three-man band
That could be possible.
as his faction on Raw?
that can be
Because
possible.
Jinder Mahal's
They're all
already a
there.
heel on Raw.
Jinder,
Drew
Drew,
McIntyre's
and
already a heel, already working for Baron Corbin. So now 2 out of 3 members of the three-man band are working for Baron Corbin. And you can technically say Jinder Mahal is too, because he's done some enforcer shit too. So he could put back together three-man band as a heel faction, and that would probably get a decent pop.
Yeah, I could see that. And it'd be a good thing for the three of them, with the 3 men involved.
It's just that Drew McIntyre is just so overwhelming. Like, no matter who you put Drew McIntyre with, it's not really gonna stay because Drew McIntyre is that overwhelming person. I can see him being with Jinder Mahal though, because they're both similar in build, but like, I mean, you're gonna have poor little Heath Slater there that had put on no fucking build whatsoever since he
I don't know, he
started.
looks like he's put on a little bit. in the past few months. I think he looks a little buffer than he was at the beginning of the year.
But,
I noticed that, and when he was refereeing the main event, he just, I don't know what it was, but he looked buffer for some reason. He looked bigger than
a little bit buffer.
in the past. But I could see that being a thing.
Well, knowing WWE creative, they're not looking that far into things. They're just gonna look at the most obvious thing they can go for, and be like, yeah, that'll work.
We get the 3-man band back on Raw, and then we get the Wyatt family back on SmackDown.
Ooh.
You think they're just they have to put together a Wyatt family? They have to.
All three of them guys need something, and that's the best thing to do.
True.
Or maybe you could even bring them to Raw. They need tag teams, and Braun's gonna need help because you know he's gonna be in a rivalry with.
Oh my God! I just realized something. What if they do the 3-man band thing, and have Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush join as well, and then they have Braun Strowman, the rest of the Wyatt family, and like a 4v4 or something? That's crazy. That'd be crazy. Call me up, Vince. You need better creative team. We're right here. Just make a DWP section already. Give us a little office to work with. We're good. We just need a little cubicle.
Wow.
All 4 of us will fit in a little cubicle. We'll do it.
Can we get Ben his own? I look like a deal with Ben screaming at me in my face.
Wow.
Oh no! What? Oh yeah! Just scream out like that.
Oh no.
Imagine Ben and Vince going at it. Oh my God.
That's the best for business, baby.
Yeah.
Ben and Vince.
What a different idea.
Ben and Vince are going hands on hand in the ring.
Put that on camera.
I think that'd be the one time Vince would just be like, I'm done with this one.
No, I'm done. Right. Nope.
I can't.
So moving on to SmackDown.
Moving on to SmackDown.
Like a lot of things.
Oh,
we started out with a promo from. Go ahead. What you got?
No. This promo, no. This is okay. Go. Yeah, go talk about it.
Well, Daniel Bryan started his promo with his usual new thing about basically his eco jerk gimmick. Mustafa Ali interrupted, and it was basically to set up their match, but it wasn't a very good promo from either one of them for me. What did you have on it, Street?
Terrible promo.
What specifically?
Terrible.
Yeah, Ali looked like he had no idea he was gonna have to do this, and they just.
I know, right? He looked
like, you need to get out there, hurry up! Get out there, hurry up!
I'm like, bringing up the car and what kind of car do you drive? I don't know what this has to do with it, but I drive an SUV.
Oh, this has
You're
to do
a
with
little
it,
man. Why would you need a SUV? Oh, I have a family. Bitch slap him
like,
in
why
the
did
face.
he slap him? That was a perfectly reasonable explanation for having USB.
I know, it is a good reason.
Oh, you have a wife and kids? Slap.
Did you just say for... Hold on, wait. Soul, did you just say for having a USB?
Did I?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes. You said for having a USB.
Bro, that's just as ignorant as doing it for having an SUV.
Didn't he say ignorant?
All these
or
USBs are damaging our environment, y'all. Putting out all them emissions. All them data emissions, yo. You gotta watch out.
Arrogant.
They're polluting the airways.
4 gigabyte emissions.
The air with your fucking SUV.
Yeah, they're transporting toxic interweb material to you.
I'm sorry, what else do you want me to drive my fucking family in?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, well, I don't understand why that's a bad reason.
Do you want me to drive him in a van?
No,
Like, just
look.
as
Here's
bad
how
as
you
the
do it.
SUV?
Here's how you do it. You tow one smart car with another smart car. And then you put your passengers in the one in behind.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's how you do it. Simple. No emissions.
And this coming from your boy Sheepshifter. He's done it before.
Life hack.
Life hack. Come dropping the life hacks.
So the match itself wasn't so bad. There were like a lot of commercial breaks, or it seems like the commercial break. No, there was a commercial break right before the match, so you missed the whole beginning of it.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense as far as commercial break placement, but whatever.
Wait.
What?
It's actually about this match. Didn't I actually say like I think it was like it was. I think last. Okay, I don't know when I may have. I think I said on Lord's podcast that we did. I even actually said, and I quote, right? The next video you watch, like on SmackDown, Daniel Bryan will win his match by submission. That's like what I said on last podcast. And what happened? Mustafa Ali tapped out by submission.
Is there? Hold on, wait. Is there another way to tap out?
Okay, Daniel Bryan.
He tapped out by submission.
Yes, submission.
What other way is there to tap out? How else can you tap out?
Oh my.
Ben, no, just tell us. Is there another way to tap out?
Is there no way to tap out? Let me see. Well, the only one way I know is by submission. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Here to hear first.
I just needed that clarified. Thank you, Ben.
Confirmed.
Sweet. So, yeah, not a bad match, but nothing special. It seems like filler, to be honest. And it didn't further the story. That's the main thing. It didn't.
Till TLC. That's
it didn't make me. It didn't give me any insight into the new character that Daniel Bryan is supposed to be, and that's what I'm looking for.
He doesn't like him driving an SUV. What the fuck else you want them to say?
The match didn't give me any insight. There was no. It was just a match.
Yes, it was. It's because he was driving a SUV or
USB.
That's why it was a match. Because didn't like him driving the SUV. USB SUV. Oh my god. That's a new one now. SUV.
That sub, driving that sub. Okay, so the next thing was the battle rap featuring the Usos and the Bar. And the Bar was wearing
these rap battle bullshit.
The Bar. Well, this time, like legitimately, the New Day, they must have had a pretty good Ghost Rider or something because they dropped some pretty good stuff.
Here is your winner.
I shame me.
That was garbage.
The New Day didn't.
I shame me.
Oh god.
The New Day didn't rap, Sheep.
Yo,
Huh? Not New Day. Not New Day. I'm sorry. The Usos.
Shame me.
Yo, I actually I will just add something to this. Yo, Vanilla Ice actually literally actually praised Cesaro and Sheamus just for doing that. Oh my god.
That's just because Vanilla Ice will desperately do anything for a retweet. And WWE fans will you probably retweeted that and was like, oh.
I actually did.
Yeah, because Vanilla Ice will do anything to be relevant again. Correct usage of the word relevant, man. Take note.
Well, yeah, our champion.
I shame me.
Is relevant. Yeah, because we haven't seen him in how many days? 900 days. We haven't seen him yet.
See who?
Oh my god, I am not going to mention his name. You know who I'm talking about. The Universal Champion.
900 days?
Yes, 900 days.
What
We haven't
drugs
seen
are you on?
The Universal Champion? He-Man?
Yes, we haven't even... Oh, you know... Oh my god. I'm not mentioning his freaking name because... Yeah,
Something totally irrelevant. Anyways, let's move on.
Thank you. Irrelevant.
The Miz calls Shane McMahon out. Basically trying to do the tag team thing again. This time they won. Big surprise.
Oh yeah,
this is the worst thing I've seen from the Miz all year.
I know. Why is it so bad?
Because it's so forced. And we've already seen Shane. We've already seen Shane McMahon and the Miz.
But who? What is this? Like, what is this? Okay, what is this even?
Shane McMahon books
like, why? Like, why is this happening? Like, okay, I understand. Yeah, you know, the Miz was, you know, supposed to be in that match, and he was quote unquote supposed to be the winner and become, you know, the world's greatest or whatever. And, you know, Shane McMahon is the one that actually is because he took his spot because of his injury. But what is this, what is it providing for the future? Like, what is this? Like, why? Why is he really, like, that desperate of trying to be friends with Shane and trying to form some kind of tag team? Like, I don't get it. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. It's just like, can it just move on?
You're saying, what's his motivation for wanting to form a tag team with Shane McMahon?
Like, what's the outcome gonna be is what I'm saying. Like, what is this leading off to?
I don't know, maybe, you know, like a title match against Daniel Bryan. I don't know.
No, it's going to lead to Shane McMahon versus The Miz for the Best in the World trophy.
Can we actually also talk about
that? So?
Probably, knowing WWE and the laziest thing goes, writing. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we actually.
But then it's just like, so what? So, okay.
We actually also actually did see a.
You got the Miz mumbling and babbling about him being the best of the world. He's already basically doing that. So, I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. I don't know.
So next we got a promo from Randy Orton came out.
Wait,
and
you don't have your boy say anything?
What? Oh, you got anything, your boy?
So?
Who the hell is your
yeah. No, I don't have anything in there.
See, I knew that. We're such a well-oiled machine. I knew instinctively that he was gonna just take a pass on them. So I moved ahead.
They'll put we and oil in the same
Okay, yep. Okay, yeah.
We and oil in the same.
Okay.
There's nothing oiled about us, okay?
I was about to just talk about
Calm down, Apollo.
What's that Shane McMahon?
Calm down, Apollo. Apollo had some good oily fingers, I bet. He got the oil in his body.
Yeah, fingers are really good.
He knew it was coming too. He knew it was coming. He's like, I'm gonna get my hands all oiled up for this one.
Yeah, I bet he poured KY all over his fingers before he went up.
Rub my fingers across my forehead.
He stuck his fingers all the way in a tub of Vaseline.
What is it doing?
It's like, before it happened, he's over there rubbing his chest and shit.
What are they doing? the Cruz family. They're cruising, bro. No, what is it called? Titus Worldwide, right? So we had first Titus do a little goof. And then, you know what? I was like, I'll one up you. I'll go into something, alright? He was like, I was sliding. I was sliding too, bro.
God.
Rumble, stumble, or slide. Do it worldwide.
No, it's just like, yeah, I think we may have actually just like lost Street here. Okay.
Apollo's gonna debut his new move, the slip and slide.
Wow, okay. Yep. Okay, yeah. You okay, man?
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, man. And they both went sliding, bro. I'm trying. Who's next? It gotta be Dead Book. Let's move on.
You know what? Next they should have him go for, try to do it with Nia Jax and see if he can go for a whole hand.
Oh no! Moving on.
Okay.
They'll call him the sister.
Randy Orton had a promo.
Yep, and
He came out talking about what he was going to do to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio came out and hit him with that old 619. And, yeah, a little quick little, small, short, and sweet thing, you know, pretty average, just to kind of continue the story. But it was better than most of the writing for everything else so far. It's like, hey, okay, let's do it and get it done and not drag it out into something needlessly dramatic or cliche or just boring. So, nice little promo.
Yeah, pretty good promo. Nice little promo. Not bad at all.
So, next we had Jeff Hardy and Rusev versus Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura. Kind of good because both teams were involved in rivalries and they've kind of blended them together. Like, it almost seems like either good guy could be switched with either bad guy in the same rivalry and it would be the same kind of deal. Like, you could have Jeff Hardy feuding with Shinsuke and Rusev feuding with Samoa Joe, and it would be similar results. They would be good, you know, quality rivalries, I think. Not so sure with Shinsuke, because like I've said before, his rivalries and segments and all that have just fallen completely flat for me. Hopefully this is an opportunity for Rusev to take the United States. So if there's ever a time before, people are still chanting Rusev Day, but it's fallen off dramatically.
Yeah, it is falling off.
They got to do something.
Though. I'm surprised it's falling off though. That's what I'm surprised about. I thought that they were gonna be chanting Rusev Day till
no, because they got tired.
End.
They got tired of WWE not pulling the trigger. Every time he'd get close, it'd be like an obvious loss. He wouldn't get close and be like, "Oh, he's got a chance." It'd be like they'd give him a last-minute shot or a shot at it on Raw or something like that, where you know that he's not going to win. You know, they had so much foreshadowing in it and all this that you could just tell that there's no way Rusev was going to win.
They foreshadowed and they, oh my God, they just not pulling the trigger on Rusev at all when he had potential. It was there for Rusev, and they just dropped it. I wonder why they dropped it though. I don't know.
Just like a lot of like different, maybe like some probably like some like creative writing probably.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it the whole Jeff Hardy thing maybe, or I don't know. Is it just I don't fucking know.
Speaking of pulling triggers, you know who's got a real good trigger finger?
Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
This is the stream going to be about this podcast. All Apollo Crews headlining.
I should have named it that. But this was a good match. Commercial breaks again, and the short match. So how you have a short match plus commercial breaks is kind of beyond me. It's like those. It's almost as bad, as appalling as having those 3-minute women matches, or the just all forced together 8-woman tag matches with just every woman on the brand split into generic face and heel rivalries.
Yeah.
It's pretty appalling and a shame considering the talent. Thoughts on that match, or crickets? Not even Ben.
I
That's
gotta
new.
say though,
Oh,
SmackDown wasn't really that great
no.
this week.
Yeah,
It's kind of disappointing.
Like more better. It was like more better than what it was this week. Also.
Don't say
I
more
mean,
better, Ben. It's not proper.
It's not better than a word, but I don't know. Like I think they're both pretty much like equal last week. I don't see one being worse than the other, or one being better than the other. It was just pretty poor in general, both of them. So I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping for a better SmackDown after Raw. I mean, I was like, yeah, it's SmackDown time. And
Guys,
then-
breaking news. Jay White has figured out how to subscribe to Souls.
Oh.
Oh,
GG.
Don't forget to subscribe to Streetkilln HD.
very nice.
Yeah, and actually also.
Link is in the description. All of our channels, actually. Benjamin
Yes.
River, Sheepshifter. It's in the
Okay.
description of the video and in the channel.
But I'm not talking about the soul. Like he's subscribed to your soul. So like that's deep.
Really soul amazing.
Damn.
Really soul amazing.
Oh, he might be talking about the podcast soul.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, no.
yeah,
Anyways, link in the bio.
yeah.
We'll click it.
Asuka versus Charlotte. Since nobody had a thought on the
Main
previous match. This was a really good match, but you had
Oscar
what,
versus
Saul?
Charlotte.
I had a thought once.
you had a thought
Okay.
once. What was it?
He's being-
No.
He's being a
Soul,
little shy.
say it. Oh yeah, we
No.
actually. Yeah, remember Soul? Yeah, this is actually a podcast.
I'm interested in you guys' thoughts on Asuka versus Charlotte. What did you guys think about this?
I was making a corny joke, but the match was good.
Yeah, it was a good match.
What about the
It's a
setup?
cool match.
Yeah.
Setup was good. Yeah, I cannot wait just to see these. Yeah, I cannot wait just to see these three collide against each other at TLC.
Did you guys see the theory that I posted?
Where?
I didn't.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. I saw the theory. I thought, yeah, I saw it.
So my thoughts are this, and it takes a little
Wait,
bit
are
of.
you talking about that? Are you talking that setup or?
Well, this is okay.
You
So
said that's the setup.
Asuka wins at TLC.
Yeah.
No, you got to bear
Yeah,
with
yeah.
me. So Asuka wins at TLC. At TLC also is Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. Yeah,
Yep.
Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. So Ronda Rousey gets through beating Nia Jax. Asuka's already beat Charlotte and Becky for the title, so Asuka's the new champion. And when Ronda Rousey's standing tall over Nia Jax, Becky and Charlotte jump Ronda Rousey. When they jump Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Maria Schaefer, and Jessamine Duke all come out and jump Becky and Charlotte. And then, because they're also there representing Raw, Sasha and Bayley come out and jump on the remaining 4 horsewomen. So they set up 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen at SummerSlam. You heard it here, folks. I call the shots.
Here's the thing.
WWE's secretly paying me. You
Here's
heard
the thing.
it.
Sasha
Cat's out
and
of the bag.
Bayley. The Sasha and Bayley. There's theories of both them turning heel.
That would be the time to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Attacking
that's what I'm
Ronda
saying.
Rousey.
That's the only point where I see this happening.
They've already
is
been
unless
doing it
they
with
turn
Alexa
heel.
Bliss.
Yeah, I know. And I'm saying if they turn heel, this is possible. But if they're still face by the end of their match, then it's kind of like not really, you know, because they're basically quote unquote faces, and you know, Becky and Charlotte are heels.
Yeah, but once you involve your former friends and allies in a way that's so obvious, I mean, I don't think WWE can resist it. It's time for Shayna Baszler to go up to the main roster. The other two women aren't ready, but neither's Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. So, yeah. True.
And I get that that they're, you know, they've trained MMA and stuff, but that one skinny bitch looks way too scrawny to be in a wrestling ring. Looks like she's gonna snap in half. Yeah. I don't know. She can probably kick my ass, so I should probably shut up.
Probably good,
Hey man, I got moves.
Oh, you got moves.
I got moves.
Yeah, he does. You do got moves when you run in the Marines.
No, I was never in the Marines.
Or
I was in the Army.
Army, yes. Sorry, my bad.
The Army.
Excuse my language. You took training, so you know shit, bro. Unless you're trying to say you didn't take no training, you took the easy way in.
There is no easy way. You don't skip training.
I know.
It's like, well, you saw your test results and you're good to go. No training for you. Just right into combat.
No training, man. You don't need it. Just throw you in there.
They were like, oh, this guy's from Arkansas. Just send him right on out. He's ready to
exactly.
He's ready to go. They make him that way.
They threw you in there.
So NXT, a really good NXT. Even with what was a filler match in the middle, it was still a really, really good NXT. You had EC3 versus Bobby Fish, which the result was really good. I thought that they were going to let Undisputed Era get the win because of the numbers thing, but Heavy Machinery came out and saved the day for EC3. EC3 got the win. They did some celebrating. Dozovich did the worm. NXT is never bad when Dozovich does the worm. That will make the whole NXT worth watching every time. The next match was Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch versus the Mighty. Lorcan and Burch came away with the victory. So that makes them undefeated against the Mighty. And I hear the sigh of resignation from Benjamin Rivers. I hope he knows the current news that one half of TM61 went back to Australia and decided he's just going to stay there. So he's not coming back to WWE.
The door. I heard Shane Thorne is going to be staying in WWE.
No, just one.
In NXT.
Yeah, Shane Thorne is staying, but it remains to be seen whether he'll be put into a different tag team or if he'll get a singles push. I think his tag team efforts on NXT have fallen flat, in my opinion. I think he could do better with a singles push. That being said, on NXT, there's a pretty deep roster, and it would be really hard to find your way to the top when you've got Ricochet and EC3 and Keith Lee and the Bro and, you know, Aleister Black, and I can go on and on and on and on and on. I didn't even mention the champion Tommaso Ciampa or Johnny Gargano, or, you know, it's just they're stacked with talent. Even their, you know, minor players are really good. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch and Raul Mendoza and all that stuff. So as long as NXT keeps putting on shows like this, I'm going to keep watching. The next match was Mia Yim versus Reina Gonzalez. A pretty good match as far as women's matches go. You can tell that Gonzalez still has some work to do if she wants to hang with the big dogs, so to speak. But Mia Yim's definitely looking like she's going to be in line for a title shot pretty soon, or, you know, sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I'm a few episodes behind, so I haven't.
Yeah. She's had, Mia Yim's had a match on almost every NXT of the past, like, month. So she's been featured pretty heavily, but in pretty much squash matches every week. So we'll see how that goes. The next match was probably the biggest surprise of the night. Probably the biggest surprise from WWE in like the past 3 or 4 months. Ricochet versus a mystery opponent for his North American title. So he comes out and he's waiting, and then none other than Tyler Breeze comes out with his old NXT music, the Prince Pretty theme song, doing the old NXT entrance with like just the regular selfie cam and just the regular grainy footage on the screen, like straight up bringing it back, nostalgic like.
And this
the
was
crowd,
the latest episode.
Yeah, the crowd popped heavy, like they were chanting like "This is gorgeous, this is gorgeous," and it was pretty crazy. You know, nobody thought that he was gonna win, but he put up what I thought was a much better match than I've seen from anything he's done in WWE so far, as far as main roster. As far as his match quality and the moves that he did, there was one little slight botched move, but they still pulled it off, where he did this move and like he was supposed to immediately go for a backwards Hurricane Rana on Ricochet, and he's like hesitated. And like Ricochet is looking back like, "Are you gonna do it, bro?" And then he jumps up and does it. So that was a little awkward, little bit of hesitation there, but it was kind of funny, and they still pulled it off, and it looked pretty effective.
What happened with Tyler Breeze and them?
Yeah, so that's what happened. So I don't know if it was a permanent return. They've had like regular WWE superstars be on NXT live events, you know, many times before. Tyler Breeze and Fandango have done it before and went back to the main roster. So whether it was a permanent thing or not, I'm pretty sure there's some information on this. I just didn't look much further into it.
Yeah, because I was like, what happened to Breezango? What? Like, they fell off. And it's like, what? Where did it go? They fell off, bro.
Like, the last time I seen them was like, they were just like a bit in like a side thing, like somebody walked through and like they were there and they said something like some kind of quip, and then the kind of movement went on, you know, like somebody's looking for somebody in a hallway and they ran across
but you gotta admit, they were
Files.
good with the hilarious tag team stuff.
The segments, the Fashion Files were amazing. I can't believe they didn't run with that longer. That only lasted like a month.
True, they did.
That was good stuff, man. Good stuff.
And now we're getting fucking Dean Ambrose and fucking Daniel Bryan shit. We got that shit going on, and we got fucking people fingering people and kinds of shit.
Beyond the Attitude Era.
This is fucking way beyond the Attitude Era. That's fucking rated R era. Rated XXX era.
So, any rumors? I've got a few.
So no UK?
Oh yeah, Ben,
No.
your homework.
No,
You watched NXT UK. You're going to tell us about it.
I did it last week. See if you can do it this week.
No, I can't because I don't watch it because that's your job.
You take care of that.
Sheep.
Man.
I didn't watch it.
His job like 3 months ago.
Yeah, and he watched it for the first time last week.
When it first started.
Yeah, I watched it last week, and I actually did watch it this week.
Okay, so let's hear it.
And now he doesn't want to talk about it.
No, I don't want to talk about because I am
Why was it not good?
Tired right now. I am like dead ass tired right now.
Okay, so we're not going to cover NXT UK this week, guys. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Ben is having a little pissing moment.
Ben's menstruating.
Ben can, go full blown about Heath Slater and freaking Baron Corbin, but he can't talk about one show that has like 3 matches in it. Thank you, Ben. Thank you very much, Ben.
Sorry,
you're giving us a bad name.
Yeah, I'll do it next week. Yeah, I'll do it next week.
Next week. Well, before we get into rumors, did you guys? I guess you guys. I assume you guys didn't watch UFC 231 Holloway versus O'Tang because that's the only match I wanted to see from that match. It was a good match, really good match from Holloway, my boy, fucking up Ortega, bro. Fucked him up on the 4th round so bad, bro, that Ortega didn't even want to continue for a 5th round. He didn't even want to continue, bro. He had like 2 black eyes and shit.
One of your fighters did something good.
Hell yeah, fucking Holloway's my boy. Like, okay, so in the second
UFC
round,
brings out the bro in street. He's like, there were like 15 bros in that last paragraph.
He's probably already waiting, put on his tap out shirt and everything.
I only watch UFC for very few fighters, and when I finally see a good
don't knock
UFC
bod. I
match,
still use that for a car freshener.
Then hell yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. The first round was okay. It was a little it was nothing too crazy. Second round, Holloway came in pretty good. Holloway's good with his defending skills of not being taken down. He knows how to get right back up real quick. Third round, Ortega tried to take him down, bring him to the floor a few times. Didn't happen. Both of the fighters put off some good, back and forth hits. Ortega had the upper hand in that round, in the second round. Third round, Holloway came in pretty good, but it was still back and forth. I think it was pretty much even a little bit. Maybe Holloway had an upper hand there. But then the 4th round came in. 4th round, Holloway wasn't fucking playing. Well, he was playing around. He was messing with Ortega. He was like just fucking, what do you want to call it? Showboating almost the entire time. And then he came in and started hitting him hard, bro. Like, he didn't even want to knock him out. He let him get up every time. When he punched him and he fell, he let him get up and he was showboating. And
because sometimes you can see it in another fighter's eyes, like when they give up and you've got him.
Exactly.
And you just get that confidence and
he knew.
All right.
Holloway knew Ortega didn't have any more in him for the next round, for the final round. So he was just playing with him the entire time. He got fucked up, bro. Like 2 black eyes and shit, face swollen. It's just crazy.
GG.
Like he was just sitting there. They both went to their corners. Holloway's just sitting there, and then I think it was the ref or something went up. One of the people went up to Holloway and said, "He's not continuing for a next round. You won, man." And then Holloway just hopped the fence, went wild, running around the fucking ring, went back in.
Alright guys, I gotta get going. I don't have any rumors.
Alright.
No, me either. Me either.
But I have to get going, so GG's.
Take it easy. Peace out.
GG, man. So thank you for coming back.
So the only rumor I've got is like potential like rumors for the storyline after TLC, and that's that they are gonna fire Baron Corbin and Vincent Mann's gonna personally come back and debut a bunch of NXT talent. So I'm thinking, probably, Lars is gonna come in and Aleister Black probably. Well, maybe, I don't know, but a whole bunch of NXT guys are gonna come on up.
Even though one Lars Sullivan's going to be making proactive his Raw or SmackDown debut.
True.
Yeah, but I think, but I just think I think maybe like on Raw, hopefully like the Raw, hopefully Raw actually changes. Like maybe maybe when Vince comes out, addresses the whole thing that Raw. Hopefully
Do you think it's gonna be about even?
I don't even know. I don't even know. Probably I don't even know because this whole thing about this whole thing about the whole.
I should just be something stupid though.
Yeah, probably.
Something stupid.
Oh, hang on. Oh, Becky Lynch hopes to be a double champion in 2019.
Double champion?
Yeah, double champion. Becky Lynch hopes to be a double champion.
How can she be a double champion? They don't even have anything else for women unless they're going to bring tag team titles.
Hang on. Becky Lynch hopes to be a double champion in 2019. She was on the E&C pod of Awesomeness. I talk about, various topics. And,
it's easy. She could have the Raw and SmackDown women's titles at the same time.
Oh, yeah, because she's a man.
And they could still do that with the 4 horsewomen thing. Because she retains instead of Asuka winning, Becky retains, and Charlotte and Becky still jump Ronda Rousey after it's all said and done.
Wait, Becky Lynch has actually been pushing for a champion versus champion match at WrestleMania 35 that takes place next year. So maybe we could actually see Becky Lynch.
Can you believe it's almost Christmas?
Yeah, only about 9 more days for me, but only about 10 more days.
It's on the 24th, right?
No, it's actually it's on the 25th for me.
Okay,
yeah.
2 more weeks. Kind of not really 2 more weeks. But Christmas is coming up, guys. I hope you guys get 2K19.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there's not really rumors for this month or last month.
I'm actually just...
Yeah, there's not much.
I'm just checking.
No, Ben, if you're going that deep, it's some garbage.
No. I think I may have actually, I think it was about John Cena. I think he's actually, I think his time might be up, I think. He said.
Time's up, my time's now.
Hang on, I'll send it to you, on Discord. Yeah, I don't know, what this was all about.
Were you eating over there? Eating something good?
Munchies.
Munchies?
No, the one with the Doritos and the Sun Chips and the pretzels and the Cheetos.
Oh, yeah. I do.
Good stuff. Sorry, I didn't eat on my lunch at work today.
Huh?
I didn't eat on my lunch break at work today. I didn't have time.
What did you have?
Low rating a product of building around Roman Reigns. What the hell is this?
Nothing.
Oh, boy.
It's nothing.
Yo, it's actually from Bleacher Report.
I know, it's an article. It's not news, it's an article, it's an opinion piece. Yep. I've already read that, Ben. It's not relevant to what we're doing. So anyway, there's not really much to cover as far as news and rumors this week, guys. Everything's just kind of building up for TLC, and we'll wait for the fallout of that. And see where the general manager ship of Raw falls, whose hands it falls into. I'm personally hoping for my boy Jason Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what about Matt Hardy?
That's also one of the big rumors as far as next potential GM is Woken Matt Hardy. That could be okay, but I feel like he might be that might be a little bit too over the top for an authority role.
Why is that over the top?
Because we can have weird matches, but we can't have all weird matches.
Yo, it would actually, if you remember, it actually would be best for business.
No, it necessarily wouldn't.
Yep, it would be. It would be best for business. I'm sorry, but you guys, like,
I'm not saying it would be. I'm not saying it would be a failure. I'm saying that I have strong doubts about the possibility of success. So anyway, guys, this is probably a good spot to end the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be doing a show next week. We'll probably mostly cover TLC on that one. And we'll catch up with you guys then. Make sure you check in next week for that TLC show on Dat Wrasslin podcast. This is Sheepshifter with Benjamin Rivers and Streetkilln HD. Soul had to leave early. You know that explosive diarrhea will get you every time. Peace out, guys.
Forgot to put the championship match.